Hey, I think you guys can hear me now. Hey, everybody. Of course, I'm waiting for everybody to join us, but I wanted to come on real quick, talk about a few things while I clean, while I fold towels. I've got so much to do. And I just noticed yesterday that I got towels to fold, I got clothes of my own to fold up and put away. But more than that, I realized that I'm kind of in this in between time of my autumn clothes, summer clothes, and then some winter stuff that I really want to take out. So I said, let me go in here and actually do some let me go in here and actually do some work. All right, let me see. If you guys are in here, you got to chit chat with me so I'll know you're here. Let me look at it. There we go. All right, so there's been a lot going on, y'all, in the world. A lot. Of course, there's a genocide happening in the world. I won't really speak too much on that, but just know I'm watching. Um, there's some stuff going on with some famous people. Hold on. What is this? Now, wait a minute. Hold on now. Somebody is taking some money out of my account. All right, now I don't know what this is. Anyway, so I'm going to have to dispute this with my bank. Yeah. I don't know what in the world is happening. Y'all be careful out there when y'all be releasing y'all information and stuff on these social media sites, because when I tell you, I have had the weirdest things happen to my cards. And like, luckily, I'm someone who doesn't like, put all of my eggs in one basket. But for sure, life be lifing. Anyway, yeah, so I just had to go in there and let me see. Make sure that my bank knows that I don't know what in the world this is from. Anyway, hey y'all, for those of you guys who are kind of new to my channel, I know this year I've gotten an influx of people that probably don't necessarily know me, aren't used to me posting videos often, aren't used to me going live or anything, but I'm trying to get back in the habit of going live on all of my pages. If you guys follow me, or if you scroll to the bottom of my page, you'll see the other pages that I have. So this is at LaShonda Stevens, but I also have at Gardening with the Country Girl, at Cash Savings with Shonda, at L Stevens Financial Services LLC, and at Life of a Country Girl as well. So those are my other platforms. Those are my other pages here on YouTube. I actually have the same pages on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So you can follow my gardening page, Gardening with the Country Girl, on all of those platforms. You can follow my couponing/savings page, Cash Savings with Shonda, on all of those platforms. You can follow my business page, L Stevens Financial Services, on all of those platforms as well. And I do go live a whole lot more often on TikTok, but I'm trying to utilize these platforms just as just as I do on TikTok. I want these other platforms to grow as well, even though, kind of like TikTok is where it's at. Anyway, there's a lot going on. Again, I haven't even made up my bed today. It's 2 o'clock. I haven't even made up my bed today. Um, it's hair wash day, so I need to get my pre-poo session going on so I can wash my hair and maybe twist it up for this week. And then I've got towels to fold and put away. I've got clothes to fold and put away. And while I'm doing that, I gotta swap out my spring summer stuff and put in my closet, or put more accessible, my autumn winter stuff. Now it's not quite wintertime here. It's November, but it's not even wintertime. It's like still nice out. You could go outside with your arms out, like this shirt here that I have on. You could actually go out with this on and be fine. Just take a little small jacket with you or a light jacket with you. That would be fine in the Carolinas. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, by the way. Um, Born and raised in South Carolina, but I have been in North Carolina for it's next month will be 17 years that I've been here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go through all of my transactions for the last couple of months and just make sure that these people ain't trying to get me. Cause honey, henny, I don't like that. I don't like just seeing transactions on my account and I have no idea. Now all these TikTok shop transactions, I kind of understand those, but just a random 1393, girl, where is you coming from? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, and hold on. Now I see another one. Okay, I see that. All right, I got that. That makes sense. Jesus. Anyway, y'all, there has been a lot going on in the world. I'm gonna start. I think my domino task for me, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's the task that kind of spurs you into doing other things, as far as like cleanup and all of that, is like making up my bed. I have gotten into a habit every day, of making up my bed, and so if I make up my bed, for me, it's like a pat on my back, because I haven't always been the type of chick, that would make up my bed. And so just getting in a habit of doing that on a daily basis for me is really good. And so my domino task, the task that spurs me into doing other cleanup tasks, or tasks associated with resetting the week for me, is for sure making up my bed. So I'm going to do that first. I just wanted to go on here and just make sure that I was live. Let me see on my phone. Am I live? Get up my bed. So I'm going to do that first. I just wanted to go on here and I am. Okay, cool. All right. So the first thing that I'm going to do is make up my bed. Now, I don't know. I'm on the laptop here and I've got my phone next to it, but I'm live on the laptop because I might want to go live on TikTok as well. And I'm not sure. That's why I want to keep. You can't go live on TikTok from your device, from any device other than your phone. So I don't know how to, if you are able to do it. I haven't figured out how to do it because I got TikTok on my laptop too, but I just haven't figured out how to do that. But I can go live from YouTube on my computer, and I think I can go live from other places on my laptop too. Like I can go live on Facebook. I don't know about Instagram or any other platform, but I know I can go live on Facebook from my laptop. So that's why I'm live on here now. So you guys, as you're in here, as you're, you know, watching my content, hopefully it inspires you to do some stuff. Let me turn these lights on. So yeah, Essence. What year was this? Can you guys see this? 2014. I have never been to Essence Festival, but where did I get this shirt from? Oh, I think my husband's cousin was selling some shirts and we got a couple. So shout out to Reggie. I think Reggie gave us these shirts. All right, so I'm gonna make up my bed. All right, I know you guys can't necessarily see my bed. Maybe I can turn it around for y'all so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, so let me see. Hopefully I don't mess up nothing. I got you guys sitting on my I got you guys sitting on my desk. All right, so I love Just Fab. All right. I have a special spot for my purse, which is next to my shirt. Y'all, look, it's a mess. My bed is a mess. I got a hamper full of clothes. I got another hamper full of, well, this is full of towels, and this is full of clothes. So before I start folding up towels and stuff, I'm gonna make up my bed because then that'll give me a space where I can fold up my towels and things. So, all right. I wish you guys would chit chat with me. Let me know y'all in here. All right. Okay. All right. This right here is my airplane blanket. But even though it's for the airplane, for I use it on my bed. And if you don't wash your blankets and comforters and things like that, you nasty, girl, you nasty. But I wash mine occasionally. This one here probably needs to get washed this weekend. So I'm folding those up. Oh, y'all, this is my next book that I'm going to read. I got some stuff that I am going to show you guys. That's very fun. My daughter was in the room reading her book for school, and I was so proud. So, Mind Power into the 21st Century, Techniques to Harness the Astounding Powers of Thought. John Kehoe, foreword by Robin Banks. Go get that. That's going to be my next thing. All right. I know y'all can't see this, but I got food on my bed. I was in here watching some stuff on YouTube and I was eating a sausage. Look at that. That's sausage and that's the skin off the sausage. And I was having a chocolate donut and crying. That's what the tissues is for. Stuff that I see here. Hey, you got to say, hey, chit chat with me. I got some stuff going on. I walk around. Sometimes I walk around in here. And if we walk around in a house with shoes on, we getting ready to go somewhere. But most of the time we leave our shoes at the door, rain boots, snow boots, Crocs. All right, let's see. All right. Look, y'all. It's gonna be looking fine in a minute. This is my weighted blanket. If you haven't slept with a weighted blanket, so if you get you a weighted blanket, order it on Amazon. Order it on Amazon, and this next segment is called "Count How Many Pillows I Have on My Bed." 1, 3, 4, 7. I don't know why the feed keeps going in and out. 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, that's right. I got 14 pillows on my bed because I am somebody, and it's about to fall down. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll just leave it. Okay. So I'm someone who suffers from vertigo. And if you guys know anybody who suffers from vertigo or who has vertigo symptoms periodically, occasionally, or even very often, it is no joke. And because of that, I cannot sleep very low. Like I can't sleep flat on my back with no pillow. I don't even like to have one pillow. I need at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pillows to sleep with because number one, I'm a black girl. I got a black girl booty, and that creates some issues with your spine alignment when you're sleeping. And I'm a back sleeper, so I'm not somebody who likes to sleep on my stomach. I sleep on my side for a period of time, but mostly I'm a back sleeper. So being a black girl with a big black girl booty, when I'm sleeping, my booty sticks out, right? So that means there's some space in between my back and the bed. So I have to put a pillow, which is this one. I sleep with this. I don't know. They don't call this it's not a boppy pillow. It's a body pillow. And I got this from Aldi a long time ago. And see how much I have slept on it to where in the middle, it's like, it's not even, I got to now sleep on this side of it because I done slept in the middle so much. All of the cotton that's on the inside is kind of like worn down. So I got that for my back. And then I need all of these other pillows to keep me up high, and also I have digestive issues. I'm lactose intolerant. I have IBS, and what else? What are all my gastric stuff? Lactose intolerance, IBS, acid reflux. So I take pantoprazole for that. All right. I know y'all can't see my bed all that well. Maybe y'all can see it now a little bit. I gotta go around this big old thing of my clothes. And let's see. One of the things about being the oldest kid, And being, can y'all see me? Y'all can't see me. One of the things about being the oldest kid and sort of being semi-raised by my grandmother is that she really taught me how to make up a bed. Because my grandmother was a maid, and she took care of folks' homes and things. And so she really showed me how to make up a bed, like put in a tag at the bottom. Um, Told me to about putting the sheets, making sure that you have two sheets on the bed, the straight sheet and the fitted sheet. I know there's a lot of people who only put one sheet on their bed. They put the fitted sheet and they don't have that straight sheet. I don't know what to tell you. I ain't judging you, but I'm judging you. What's that song? Be in between the sheets. Is that an Al Green song? He says in between the sheets for a reason. You sleep in between the sheets. You sleep in between the straight sheet and the fitted sheet. Okay? Tags at the bottom. Tuck in any of them blankets that's up under your comforter. The only thing that should be hanging off your bed is a comforter. All right? And if your comforter ain't long enough to go over your pillows, then make sure you have some pillow shams. All right, so now put my pillows on my bed in the order that I like. My husband only sleeps with like two pillows, so I color coordinate his pillows. His pillows are the brown pillows, but because I like equivalency, is that the word? Congruency, symmetry. I guess I like symmetry on the bed. I don't put his pillows on his side. One of his pillows is on his side, and the other is on my side, just for asymmetry. And I know y'all know about the pillows. The tag for the pillow goes on the inside. That's what my grandmama told me. So you put the tag side of the pillow in first. And these are pillow shams, so they go on top of all the other pillows that I have. Okay. And then what I do is I put this body pillow on there. And then I put these throw pillows, lean them either up against it, or I'll put my body pillow on top and just line up these pillows. I have 4 throw pillows for my bed. And because I do this every single day, it takes me no time to make up my bed. And once you get into a habit of doing it, you just do it. For people like me, I'm self-diagnosed ADHD. I'm a type A wannabe. I'm not a type A person. Everything does not have to be perfect in my life. But I do like order. This is my weighted blanket. I put it at the end of my bed always. It's folded up. My husband doesn't like to sleep with it. So if I want it, most of the time when he comes and gets in the bed, he will take this off, or he'll just like put it on my side, which is fine. But when I'm making up the bed, it's on the bottom part of the bed. And then I take my throw, which is this really furry, I'm a texture person, my furry blanket or throw, and I kind of put it depends on how I'm feeling. These days I've been just kind of putting it like catacorner on my bed. And then That's it. So that's my bed. So let me give y'all, can I take you guys off of here? Hold on, I got you guys plugged up in so many ways. I don't know if I can even show you guys what the bed looks like. Hold on now, hold on. Let me see, let me see. I don't know. I've got all these cords plugged up. I don't really want to unplug you guys. If I unplug you from this, then you're gonna not hear me. I'll have to reset the sound, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so anyway, bed is made up. I got this fan going because my husband as soon as he walked in the house today, he turned the heat on. And I told y'all it's not even that hot. So him turning the heat on be like, dude, and I turned it right on back off. We can operate our uh heating system and our doors through an app on our phone. So he came in and turned that heat on and got in the shower, which I guess he didn't want to be cold when he got out the shower, but it ain't even that. Like, I'm already sweating. Now I know I got this bonnet on, but I'm sweating. Let me see. What is the temperature today? Let me see if I can get what the temperature is today, y'all. What's the weather? Weather today is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Today. 0% precipitation. It's a 40% humidity. So that means it's almost 50% humid today. Wind speed is 8 miles per hour. So yeah, right now it's 63. So typically anything under 70 is considered hot. I mean, anything under 70 is considered cold to us Southern folk. But yeah, we're fine. So anyway, I got my bed made up. If I don't do nothing else, making my bed up for me is like the #1 gig. So now I'm gonna fold up some clothes. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, you guys aren't commenting, but I wish you would. I wanted to have a conversation about a lot of the stuff that's happening in the world. So what I'll do is go ahead. Hold on now. Hold on a minute. Let me see. I might be able to show y'all my bed. I'm going to see something real quick. Hold on. Let me unplug this. Hold on. In case you don't hear me, hold on. I'm going to unplug the speaker. Okay, now let me see if you guys hear me because I reconnected the speaker. Just make sure that I was live. Let me see on my phone. Am I live? So I'm gonna, number one. All right, hold on. Thing that should be hanging off your bed is all right, hold on. This is my weight. Can y'all hear me? At the end of my bed always. 0% precipitation. It's a 40% humidity. Can y'all still hear me? Almost 50%. Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, now let me see if you guys hear me because I reconnected the speaker. Just make sure that I was live. Let me see. Okay, so you guys can hear me. I just verified from my live feed. All right, so you guys can hear me. So now, since you guys can hear me with the speakerphone, I'm going to show you what my bed looks like. All right. This is my bed made up. All right. And I know. My little office area is a mess. It's cluttered. That's what I'm saying. I need to do some decluttering. And yeah, but I just wanted to show you guys what my bed looks like. So it's made up. All right. So now I'm going to reconnect you guys and I'm going to fold up some towels. Let me reconnect you. Fold up some towels. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can still hear me. Towels. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can still hear me. Yep, you can hear me. All right. So let me fold up these towels. I washed these towels a couple of days ago. Do you guys know who Mel Robbins is? She's a very famous motivational speaker. She's also, I think, sort of like is she a therapist? Let me look up Mel Robbins. I'm so glad this thing that I just dropped, which was my plate with the sausage and sausage skins and it had a donut in it, but I ate the donut. Let me look up Mel Robbins real quick. Let me get these skins up off the floor. I'm so glad this did not have anything that got on my floor. I'm gonna have to vacuum in here when I finish cleaning because I know it's some remnants of food all up in here. All right, let me look up Mel Robbins real quick so you guys can know who she is. Because I don't want to misquote who she is. Hold on. Let me go to my regular page. I'm at my gardening page. Okay, Lori Harvey. She's got a pretty little thing shoot going on right now. Oh, and then one of my faves, Melody. I don't know why I want to call Melody Holt Melanie, but it's Melody. Okay, Mel Robbins is who I was looking for. Here we go. Okay, so Mel Robbins is an author, podcaster, researcher, friend. She has the podcast, the Mel Robbins Podcast. It says on here she's in Forbes 50 over 50. In case you don't know who she is, let me show you guys. Can you see that? That's Mel Robbins. That lady. Okay. She's got 5.2 million followers on Instagram. This is where I'm at right now. But yeah, she's like a motivational speaker, but I follow her and she was talking to some lady about how she always has this anxiety about the fact that her laundry seems to always be in a state of pending. It's never like in a state of done. And I understood that. What she means by that, or what I think she means by that, is there's always some laundry to be done. Even when you think you're done, even if you have cleaned, washed, dried, folded, put away, inevitably, if that takes you more than a day, even if it takes you a couple of hours, something is going to be in the laundry basket. Now, in my household, we separate our dirty clothes from our dirty towels and washcloths and towels and dish cloths. We separate all of that because I don't want to be washing my clothes that I go outside with the stuff that we dry off our bodies with, although it doesn't matter because it's all going in the same machine anyway, but we just keep it separately. And that way everybody in the household can participate in washing the towels, the things that we all share. Everybody can share in the cleaning of those things. So sometimes my daughter will wash towels, sometimes my husband will do it. And we all keep our own clothes separately. I used to keep my daughter's clothes with mine. I no longer do that because I've taught her how to wash her own clothes. So my daughter washes her own clothes. As long as there is laundry detergent, she is fine to wash her own clothes. My husband has always washed his own clothes. I have probably washed my husband's clothes a time or two, or like if there have been times where he's gone on to work and I'm here and I need to use the washing machine or dryer and his clothes are in there, I'll swap them over to the next one. Or if I see like he has one more pile left on the floor in the laundry room, because I'm just like that, like I'll just go ahead and wash it so it can get it out the way. And but I don't fold his clothes up, I don't put his stuff away, I don't know where none of his things are. Like I don't do all of that. That's for him to do. And we've been fine this entire time. It is not my duty to wash my husband's clothes, just like it's not his duty to wash my clothes. We are individuals. Now, so yeah, she said, so Mel Robbins, she was on this podcast with somebody and she said, what you have to tell yourself is that you signed up to have your family have clean towels and washcloths. You didn't sign up to have all of the work be done by a certain time. Now I know some of you guys might subscribe to that. I don't. I don't subscribe to I don't subscribe to feeling like I have to do everything by a certain time frame, within a certain time frame, or else I'm not being a good wife, or else I'm not being a good mom, or I'm not being a good person. I don't subscribe to that. So I feel like if our house is a certain way, it is a reflection on the people in the house in totality, and not just on me. I have learned over these past 14, 15 years to let go of this patriarchal mindset that it's my responsibility to do everything. So I don't do everything. Okay. All right. So I'm going to fold up some towels. I think let me see where my phone is as far as being charged up. I think I want to go live on TikTok too. I'm live on YouTube, but
I woke up to 20,000 new followers. Welcome.
Hold on.
Welcome. This is so cute.
Hold on, you guys. Now, here's the thing. One of the things I love about going live on TikTok is that TikTok doesn't have those copyright scans that a lot of other platforms do. So you can play music in the background with TikTok, but you can't do that on YouTube or Facebook. Hold on, let me see. I'm on my regular page. All right, so for those of you who might be on here or who might watch this later, I'm going to go live on TikTok. You should follow me on TikTok as well. I'm at Lashonda_Stevens. So it's very similar to if you are joined me here on YouTube. My YouTube name is at Lashonda Stevens with no spaces, no dashes, no underscores. But on TikTok, it's Lashonda_Stevens. Spelled the same way. Okay, so I'm going to try to go live real quick on TikTok. All right. Oops. All right. Let me do this real quick, y'all. Hey, YouTube. You should be following me on TikTok. So let's see. 5. What in the world? I don't want to do that. I just want to go live. Okay, here we go. Let me put in a description. It's the same description. Sunday reset. Now, this TikTok live will probably give you more insight. It'll probably give you a better view of what I'm doing. And I bought this little thing here. Look, it will follow me around the room. I bought it off a TikTok shop. Sunday reset. So what are we doing? Cleaning, swapping, clothes. Okay. Cleaning. I'm going to just say cleaning or clean up. That's what I'm going to say. Clean up on here because it's not a lot of space for. All right, let's see. I know my TikTok audience will talk back to me. Let me turn on this camera. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Hey, TikTok. I am on live. I'm on YouTube live as well. So look at here. That's my YouTube audience. All right, let me see if I can sit you a little bit higher. Can I sit you a little bit higher so that you can have a better view? Let me sit you a little bit higher because I got this thing going, y'all, that let me see if it'll follow me. Is it following me? Oh, it might be time to charge it back up. I think it's time to charge up my my little thing that's supposed to be following me. Hey y'all. Hey TikTok. I don't know why as soon as you join TikTok or you go live on TikTok, these random people be trying to join your live. I don't know you, sir. Why is you trying to get on my TikTok when I don't know you? That is super weird. Why would I give you access to my platform and I don't know you? Y'all gotta stop with it. Stop with it. Anyway, hey TikTok. I'm on YouTube live as we speak, and I'm cleaning up. I made up my bed on YouTube live, and I made up my bed, and now I'm about to fold up some towels and things. And I figured I would probably need to go live. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Hi. For my TikTok audience, say hey so I know you're in here. I know it'll say such and such join, but then you guys are just scrolling through. You're not really joining. You're just scrolling through to see who's on live. Hey. All right. So to my YouTube audience, I'm live on TikTok as well. You should be following me there at Lashonda_Stevens. And for my TikTok audience, I have my YouTube live as well. You can find me at Lashonda Stevens. No underscores, no dashes, no spaces on YouTube. So youtube.com/at Lashonda Stevens. And for my YouTube audience, to find me on TikTok, it is tiktok.com/at Lashonda Stevens. Okay? I'm doing cleanup. Today is Sunday. I know a lot of people like to clean up on Saturdays. I'm not one of those people. Because I am an AR supervisor and because I'm super busy during the week, like I'm talking about, I'm putting in probably 10, 12 hours Monday through Friday. I do absolutely nothing on a Saturday. So while a lot of people Saturdays Saturdays are their days to do all of the things like do hair, do clean up, like mopping, uh, folding up towels, doing laundry, and all that stuff on a Saturday. For me, that day is today. Today is Sunday, November 12th. Happy birthday to my brother in law, Corey Preston. Happy birthday to my other brother in law, Henry Maurice Stevens. Happy birthday, bros. Yep, my husband and both of his brothers, as well as my brother in law, my other brother in law, are Scorpios. So happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. Anyway, I gotta fold up some towels, so that's what I came on here to do, and let's just chit chat while I do that. All right, so I got look. Ooh, so I made up my bed so that I could have a space to fold up my towels. So let's chit chat. Let me tell y'all, this week has been extraordinary. Extraordinary in the sense that, well, really, I don't know if it's the week or if it's just the month or if it's just the time of year. But like a bunch of families have broken up, a bunch of marriages have broken up, or we have at least gotten to know about some of the families that have broken up. And I wanted to talk a little bit about some of that. So, uh, y'all heard about Will and Jada, who have said that, well, Jada said that they have been separated since a while ago, since like way before COVID. And I remember because I used to watch Red Table Talk. Red Table Talk, I think, has been canceled on Facebook. What is the platform Facebook has? Facebook Live. What is it? No, it's not Facebook Live. It's Facebook. Somebody know what I'm talking about. Facebook had their own platform where they would put out things, and I think Red Table Talk was a part of that. I can't think of what it's called. It'll come to me at some point. But the basketball the Ball family, Lamar, what is it? LeVar Ball and his kids were doing something on Facebook as well. So anyway, I don't know if they're going to bring back Red Table Talk because Red Table Talk was a thing back in the day, and then they just brought it to the Facebook platform. So I don't know. Hey y'all, hey TikTok, y'all say hey as y'all coming in, or if you're planning to stay. I'm in here cleaning up on a Sunday. I got a bunch of towels to fold up. I've got clothes to fold up. I made up my bed. I got to do my hair. Like today is hair wash day. I didn't pre-poo yesterday, so I got to do a little pre-poo session for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to do my hair. So that's what's going on. So that's what you guys can look forward to. And I've got my YouTube going, my YouTube live going. So you guys make sure you follow me. I don't necessarily have the same content on TikTok and YouTube. So definitely follow me on both platforms so that you can see what else I got going on. Hey, 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 hey. So anyway, yeah. So Will and Jada, their business has been in the streets. Actually, their business has been in the streets for decades because there used to be a like sort of public knowing that they were not really together because people would see both of them like out doing certain things. And so now because of August Alsina, like we really have been put more into their business. Will Smith had a book that came out several years ago, and I actually have it on Audible. Let me see. Alexa, play Will.
What do you want me to play?
Play Will Smith's book on Audible.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help you with that.
Yes, you do. Alexa, continue playing Will Smith's book on Audible.
Getting the selection from LaShonda's Audible library. Resuming Will.
Chapter 17. Perfection.
Alexa, pause. So I'm in chapter 17 on Will's book, and I had knew some stuff. And I'm getting Jada Pinkett Smith's book as well. Her new book is called Worthy. I'm going to get that on Audible as well. I like watching stuff or listening to stuff on Audible because it allows me to be hands free when I'm, doing stuff like this. I can do other things while I'm listening. I do the same thing with podcasts. Like my favorite podcasts, I'll go and turn them on, and then I'll be in here doing other stuff. So I don't know if you guys do anything on a Sunday. To my TikTok audience and my YouTube audience, I don't know if you guys do work on Sundays. I know they said God rested on Sunday. That was God. That ain't me. I do things on Sundays, like cook for my family sometimes, and I folding up towels and doing all that stuff. So Saturday is my day to like really like rest and whatnot. I don't do anything because I'm working Monday through Friday, and I'll probably even do some work today for my 9 to 5 job. Hey Naya, I'll probably do some work because I got to do a presentation in the morning, and I just want to make sure that I'm ready for it. Do y'all do this when y'all folding up towels? Do y'all separate the towels based on like their design? I got towels that I got from like J.C. Penney's, Macy's. I even have some leftover towels from when I bought some towels one time, I think from Maxway. I don't know if y'all have that store where you guys are, but I got some really old towels, which I probably should throw them bad boys away because they looking a little ragged, and like some of these ones that you can tell are not good quality. It's probably about time to start throwing those bad boys away. I just haven't, but like this one, this is just look. I need to go ahead and put that one in with the ones that I use to like clean certain things with and throw away. I'm gonna do that. So this is one that I can retire. This is one that I can retire. Do y'all do that? Do y'all retire your body towels to cleaning? Do y'all demote them to cleaning towels when they get sort of ragged and things? Do y'all do that? I do. Let's see what this one's talking about. This is another old one. I think this is my husband's towel. Child, when they start getting weary like this right here, like these ends, that's when it's about time to let them go. I think you better let it go. Looks like another love TKO. I'm not gonna throw this towel away. But if it get raggedy, if it get more raggedy, then I will. All right. I saw this funny. This is a fitted sheet. I saw this funny thing on Instagram. I believe it was one time. This lady showing you how to fold up a towel. It was hella funny. I mean, how to fold up a sheet, a fitted sheet. To those of you guys who can fold up a sheet, good on ya. Good on ya. because I'm going to do the best I can with what I got. Stop asking me to join my live, guys. If I don't know you, I'm not adding you to my live. See, YouTube don't know nothing about this. Oh, who is this? Somebody on YouTube. Kind.bud.dank.nug. Hey. Says, hello, my queen. Hey. Okay, this one can get retired too. I'm going to add this one to the cleaning stack of towels now. So this has now been retired from our bodies. This is probably one that I bought from Max way back in the day. So I probably had that towel. Ooh, that towel probably older than my baby, to be honest with y'all. All right. And if you're just joining, I'm just cleaning. I'm folding up towels. I am decluttering today. Gotta do some cleanup. I gotta do my hair. I gotta pre-poo for a couple of hours and then I gotta wash my hair. So I'm just sitting here cleaning up. These towels have been sitting in the basket all week, and I said, let me just go ahead, since I washed and dried them, let me go ahead and put them up. Sometimes my family and I, we will just, get the towels out of the hamper and feel no ways about it. We will be all week getting towels up out of the hamper, and it'll just be sitting in the basket until another load of clothes. Like, it's probably, I'm sure there's another load of laundry that needs to be done on towels. But before I start even washing those, I said, let me go ahead and fold these ones up. And that way I can have room for some more. I'm going to probably start another load of towels. Y'all chat with me, chat back. Let me know what's going on. Thank you, Keen or Kind, for saying hey to me on YouTube. I know all y'all TikTokers like to say hey, and y'all like to chit chat back and forth. Talk to your girl. Let's chit chat real quick. Okay, so I said that I wanted to chit chat with you guys about some of the stuff that's been going on in the world. Y'all know it's a whole genocide going on in the world, right? We don't necessarily get into that, but I do want to talk a little bit about the Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith scenario, and I want to talk a little bit about Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson. So let's get into some of that, and maybe that'll take us into some very interesting territory. I'm almost finished with these towels. I gotta fold up the washcloths and things too. So let's start with Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. So I was kind of telling you guys that we found out through Jada's book and her tour or promotion of her book that Will and Jada had been separated since about 7 years ago. And we didn't know that, and we probably wouldn't know that, and that probably wouldn't be our business had it not been for August Alsina putting his business and putting these people's business, mainly Jada's business, in the streets. So that's how we started to know and learn more about Will and Jada's business. Okay. So let's get that. Let's be very clear on that, because before August Alsina opened up his mouth, we didn't know too much about Will and Jada, even though Red Table Talk was a thing. Before that, we didn't know nothing about their business until August spoke. So a lot of you guys that have all this vitriol towards Jada, y'all really should be pointing that towards August Alsina. Hold on a minute. got to put something in the trash. Okay. Let me fold up these hand towels and hand cloth, washcloths real quick. Y'all see what I done did? Sometimes, I be doing my thing sometimes. I be doing my thing sometimes. All right, so let's talk about Will and Jada. So we didn't know nothing about their business. There were a lot of speculation, but we didn't know. Okay, this needs to be retired. If you got washcloths like this, y'all, go ahead and retire them to the cleaning. This is my cleaning pile. This right here is the things that can be retired to the cleaning pile. So when a towel has gotten raggedy or a washcloth has gotten raggedy enough, you need to retire it from your body to cleaning. So it's washed and cleaned, but it needs to go into the pile for things to be cleaned, to be used for cleaning. All right. So anyway, and by the way, I loved Red Table Talk. It was so very interesting to me because it was sort of like an inspiration, And now, and also for me with Red Table Talk, it is a clear example of why you shouldn't put people on pedestals, right? Like, you should not put people and their relationships on pedestals, because you just never know what people are necessarily dealing with in their relationships. Now, I still do find their relationship, Will and Jada, to be very inspiring, because for me, it is it's an act of friendship for me. It is what I think true friendship should be. If you say you love somebody, hold on, y'all. Let me make sure that I'm not missing any meetings. It's 3:00.
Question for the parents or anyone who cares for children.
Hold on, you guys. All right. Sorry about that, you guys. I had a message that I needed to respond to. So sorry about that. When you go to another app from TikTok, it'll pause your live session or whatever. So I had to respond to that. I need to send out the notifications. I got a meeting. I think my meeting starts at 4. Let me do that real quick. Let me make sure I got it set up. Hold on, y'all. See, this is what happens when you got ADHD. Sometimes you forget stuff that you're supposed to be doing. Let me go to my Zooms. You got to get on your Zoom. Let me get on my Zoom real quick. I just got a reminder from my vice president that we have a meeting. Well, I knew we had a meeting today. I just didn't know what time. Hold on a second. Let me log in real quick and send these folks the Zoom. So, hold on. I'll get back into Will and Jada in just a second. Ooh, child. All right. Oh, I did not have it set up. Let me go ahead and schedule this meeting. Hold on one second, you guys. Let me see what time my meeting was. I think it's supposed to be at 4. So hold on 1 second. Hold on. It's going to say I'm paused. So hold on. That's for my TikTok audience. For my YouTube audience, I'm still here. Here. Let me look in my little app real quick. Let's see. Okay, yeah, my meeting starts at 4. Let me send this information. Let me put it in here. All right, so I'm going to have to get off of my Zoom at probably, I'm going to have to get off of these lives. Hold on, let me go back to TikTok. Okay, guys, I'm back. Yeah, my meeting starts at 4. So I'm going to probably have to get off of both my YouTube live and my TikTok live at around 3:30, 3:45 so I can get on my Zoom. All right, 4. And let's see. Today, yeah, 4 and save. All right, now let me copy this real quick so that I can send it to everyone. Everyone's. Hey, somebody else to join my YouTube live. Hey, y'all. I'm talking about a lot of stuff that's going on in the community, but also I'm taking a pause real quick so that I can set up my Zoom meeting that I have at 4 o'clock. Yes, that is me. So approve that. Cool beans. These double authentication scenarios sometimes be messing me up because sometimes I'd be trying to do the most. All right, let me send this. And we're going to get back to Will and Jada. We're going to get back to Kiki Palmer and Darius Jackson. We're going to get to all of that in the next 30 minutes. Hold on, let me send this message real quick. Oh, and again, happy birthday to my 2 brother-in-laws, my sister's husband, Corey, whose birthday is today, and my husband's brother, Henry, whose birthday is today as well. And belated happy birthday to my husband's brother, Edric, whose birthday was Tuesday. And belated happy birthday to my husband, whose birthday was last Sunday. Yo, I'm going to have to, what I'm going to have to do real quick is connect. I'm going to have to connect this thing hard body to my internet because my internet want to show out today. Hold on. Let me find my little connection, my little connector. Since you want to show out. Now, normally my Wi-Fi don't have no problem. But today of all days, because I'm trying to do something. Now, where did I put it? Where did you put it, Shonda? Where did you put the connector? Oh, I probably put it in here. And this is what I was looking for, girl. This is why you couldn't. Child, you be hiding stuff from yourself. Now, what I was looking for in there, but I was looking for them earbuds. Now where I done put it? Think about it. Think about it, Shonda. Think about it. Cause this internet about to make me mad on YouTube real quick. Where did you put it? I have a little adapter for my internet for my Chromebook because here we go. Here it is. Okay. I have a Chromebook that I'm on live on YouTube with, and sometimes my Wi-Fi don't act right when I'm in this room. So sometimes I gotta connect it. I gotta hardwire my internet connection. Hold on, YouTube. Hold on. Oh. See how I done got distracted? I was supposed to be in here y'all. I was supposed to be in here talking to y'all about Will and Jada and Keke Palmer. And I'm in here, then got sidetracked like a mug on this connection that I have because my internet want to act stupid. Hey y'all, I apologize. I think we're okay now. I think we're good now. Let me send this meeting. Did I just send it? Did I paste it? Or was this an old one? Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now. Okay, hold on. Now that I done, I'm going to have to pause you guys just again. Hold on. Okay, YouTube, y'all still here, but my TikTok live is paused real quick until I can send this notification. I needed to send it to some folks. Anyway. I don't know why it is like that though. It usually don't give me copy invitation. That's what I wanted right there. That's what I wanted. The whole thing. I like the long ones better, just in case somebody can't join us via Zoom, they can call in. All right. And when I tell y'all I can get easily distracted, now I'm over here pushing notifications from popping up, but that ain't what I came in here to do. Copy. All right, now let me go to GroupMe and paste this real quick. Okay. All right, so now I got that.
If someone angers you and makes you upset, you need time.
Okay, you guys. So I'm back. I apologize. I had to. My vice president sent me a notification that I had not sent our Zoom information to the committee, so I had to do that real quick. So that's what I was doing. So I have a meeting at 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna get off here before then. But while I'm here, let's just talk real quick about why y'all hate Jada so much. I need to understand. Y'all be like, y'all be going hard out here on women as if women don't have it bad enough. I mean, I know, black folks in general, we got it, pretty difficult, but y'all be like real life hard on black women. And I don't get it. I don't get it. And the part that really like hurts me the worst is like some of y'all are black, some of y'all who are having the most vitriol towards Jada are women. And it's insane. Like she's been looking like she's been cheating on her husband and all of that. But when it's pointed out to you guys that Will has been doing the same thing, like he's been having his own relationships, y'all ignore that. Y'all ignore the fact that they have an arrangement in their marriage. Like they really haven't been together. And y'all act like we don't know nothing about that. Y'all act like in our community, we don't know nothing about people who are married but seeing other people, or people who are married separated, people who are married, they ain't been together in years. Me personally, I have an auntie that has been married to the same man since I have been alive. I I'm 44. She has been married to a man for like 40 something years. I can barely remember the two of them living in the same household. Barely. Barely. Like, and that's only because I remember things from when I was like 3, 4 years old. But I don't recall them being together for an extended amount of time. In fact, I only remember that specific auntie being with this other man. So we call him uncle. We call the new boo uncle. And I'm not saying new like this has just happened within the last year or so. I'm talking about this man has been in our lives for like 30 something years. She's been married to a whole other man for 40 something years, but she's been with this other dude for 30 something years. So and her husband are still together. So it's like when y'all hear stuff about like the Will and Jada situation, y'all be real life clowning women. It's two things. Y'all be clowning women for being in marriages with cheaters, right? Y'all clown women for staying in those relationships. You clown women for asking for divorces, right? So it's like, well, you should just accept the cheating because you ain't gonna get nothing better because you older, because you got multiple kids, because you got whatever scenario it is. Y'all clown women for leaving marriages, right? Then y'all will clown women when the woman and her man or her partner have agreed to be separate but still be married. Y'all just find y'all it's like you can't win for losing. There is no win-win situation. There is only losing for women, and especially for black women. You know, if we don't get married, we losers. If we get married and our husband cheats on us, we losers. If we get married and decide that we want to have an arranged marriage, we're losers. It's like, so what do women do? Because it's like you judge us when we're single, you judge us when we're married, and you judge us off of what somebody else is doing. And then when you have the audacity to do the same thing that a man be doing, you get judged on that too. It's like it's so much vitriol towards women that it is insane. And not that I'm surprised. I absolutely not surprised that people have this hatred towards women, because as much as we like to believe that we're in a Western society, we're in a modernized society, we are not. We still are living under patriarchal standards, where women are just supposed to be with one man. We're supposed to keep our mouths shut. We're supposed to only submit to that one man, and we are just supposed to just handle whatever comes around. So if a man cheats on us, we just supposed to take that and don't say nothing and don't let nobody find out about it, right? Even if he's a sloppy ass man, we don't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about that. It's still your fault. It's still your fault. Like, for instance, now I'm not a super fan of Real Housewives of Potomac, but this whole Robin and Juan Dixon situation, that's another scenario. It's like, why is everybody beating down on Robin about her marriage and her man? Everybody's, wanting her to like leave him and, you know, uh, throw him away because he's a cheater, right? Allegedly, he's a cheater. But if they have an arrangement, why is that even a thing? And why do women always try to beat down other women for having a cheating husband? Like, if your man cheating, that ain't got nothing to do with you. That's him because he's a cheater. There's nothing you can do. If somebody wants to cheat, they're going to cheat. And it doesn't matter what you do. You can have the most bomb puss. You can be the best cook. You can be the best children raiser. You can be the best house cleaner. But if that Negro or dude wants to cheat, he gonna cheat. And ain't nothing you can do about that. So it baffles me a lot when women bash other women for the things that their men have done. You know? And so I don't get that. I don't get why we gotta, make women feel bad when the man is the cheater. Talk to this man. Tell him how much of a cheater he is. Yeah, give the lady some critique, like, he being sloppy, he being, not respectful and all those things. But talk to her in private. But we get on women like for everything. And then if anybody has any sort of a critique at all, like even just an ounce of a critique for a man, then we man bash him. Y'all say we male bash him. And I don't get that. Cause like you want women to always be listening to everything you guys say about how we should manage ourselves as women, which is wild to me that a man can tell a woman how to be a woman, or a man can tell a woman how to operate in it. That's wild to me, because I think the only people that really have any insight or true credibility in telling women how to manage their relationships is other married women or women who have been married before. And really, even that is limited, because you can only speak to the marriage that you were in, to the man that you were married to. So like, all men are different. What might work for one man does not work for another. What might work for one woman does not work for another. We all operate differently. We all have different sensitivities and traumas and dispositions. So we all have different mental health statuses. So there is no blueprint to how to live your life. And that's why it's just, let people live how they want to live. If Robin wants to live a life with a man who constantly cheats on her and she's or is in relationship with other people, let her have that. We have polyamory. We have what is the other one? Not polyamory. We have polyamory, but we have polygamy. Those things have been the situation and out there in the atmosphere for a long time. So why do we get upset when we find people with non-traditional relationships? Which goes back to Will and Jada. It's like, why is everybody so mad at Will? No, everybody ain't mad at Will. Everybody mad at Jada because, her stuff is being told out here in the public. And it's like, she wasn't even the one to tell it. It was a dude that told her business. So why are we mad at Jada? We mad at Jada for seemingly cheating on her husband, but it's all right for Juan to do it. It's all right for all the myriad and plethora and numerous, countless men to have cheated on their wives. Y'all just be wanting to be mad at women for no reason. You know, I think that's just what it is. Anything that goes wrong in society, evidently, it is the problem of a woman. It is, you can blame it on a woman. And I don't like that mindset. I feel like that mindset is utterly flawed. Y'all like to quote all of these things about women by far initiate divorces. Yes. If you thinking that you in a monogamous relationship and you find out that your spouse is not monogamous, then and that ain't what you want, divorce. If you um agree to stay, or you agree that you guys are going to, have this uh polyamorous life, then do you, boo. Do you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm in here folding towels, y'all. Folding washcloths. But then people get mad because people make those kinds of choices. And I can't understand why other people would be mad at other people. Like, why would I be mad at someone else for having a life that I didn't choose? Why? Why is that person's life of any consequence to me? Like, why would I be mad because Will and Jada separated, and Jada decided to get in a relationship with anybody, not just August Alsina, but anybody? Why would I be mad about that? Okay. Now, I understand that it's anytime anything is out in the public atmosphere, it's up to be discussed. I get that piece. I understand that. But I'm not going to be mad about how other people choose to live their lives. I'm just not going to do it. Now, when it comes to being harmful and things like that, then yeah, I might have an opinion on it, but ultimately, I have no say so on how other people live their lives. When it starts to get harmful, when we're talking about, you know, uh, people in general, like for instance, this Keke Palmer situation, no, we don't have all the information on it, but that doesn't mean that we can't have opinions about it. So you can have an opinion about it, I can have an opinion about it, and if those opinions don't align, so be it. That's just what it is. I, of course, being a Black woman and just being a woman in general, I'm more sensitive to women. I did not grow up with a whole lot of men around me. I grew up with a single mom. I grew up with my uncles. Um, I have one uncle, my oldest uncle. He's the oldest out of everybody, oldest out of 7 kids. He has been married for my entire life. I don't know my Uncle John without him being married to my Aunt Lot. I don't know. I don't know nothing else, right? And they haven't had the perfect relationship. They done been through some stuff in their marriage. They done been through some stuff with their kids. My baby uncle, who's only like 11 years younger than me, who passed away in 2020, he was never married, but he got like 9 kids. You know, had that was probably the closest. Those are probably the closest male figures I had in my life. Um, so for me specifically, I have a soft spot and a sensitive spot to women. Not only just because I grew up with a woman, or I didn't have male figures in my life, but just because I have a soft spot to domestic violence victims, because I've seen a lot of that in my family. I have. And so I'm not someone who's quick to just be like, oh, I'm gonna wait to see how everything incident. So I don't have any personal knowledge of anything of how of those dynamics. I do know and have experienced women in my family staying with men that have abused them. I have that kind of experience, absolutely. And I see what the repercussions of those things happen. You stay with somebody who is first it starts out emotional abuse, mental abuse, and then eventually it does escalate to other things. It escalates to physical abuse. You know. So when I hear about the situation, and we don't know what happened, but there is video proof of him looking like he's choking her and throwing her down some stairs allegedly. You know, we see that. And then people will look at the video and look at the stills from the video and say, well, we don't know what was happening. We don't know what happened before that. It don't matter what happened before that. I'm one of those people who believe that everybody should keep their hands to themselves. And I am also of the belief that there is nothing. Oh, let me get this. There should be nothing that a woman could say to a man, especially a man bigger than her, that would make him feel like it's all right to put his hands on her. I just feel like that. Now, I'm not a woman who gets up in a man's face and talks trash to a man or, challenges a man. I'm not one of those women, right? But also, I'm also not a woman who holds my peace a lot either. Like if I want to say something to you, I'm gonna say it to you. Um, and sometimes it might come out how it come out. I'm sure that I have run into people that have wanted to put their hands on me, namely men, because my mouth is strong. But I've never had that situation. Cause honestly, I think men know who to do that with. I think a lot of men know what women they can get that off on, and it ain't never been me. And not that it could never be me, because obviously I've had some experience with that, with dealing with some scenarios that my mama done been through, or some of my aunties done been through, and my uncle done been through. But I personally have never just been attracted to aggressive ass men. I've never done that. I've never anybody that has ever like giving me any kind of feeling that they would put their hands on me. I remember one time, story time, real quick. Let me see where we at. 3:37. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get off of here in a little bit. But let me just give y'all story time. So back when I was um living with my mom, this was after I had left my college boyfriend. I had had a job where I was driving like an hour from my mom's house, and I was dating. A couple people. And I was dating this one young man one time. And I started to realize that I was lactose intolerant, right? And mind you, no one had really ever said to me, you eating all this ice cream and then you get gas or you got stomach pains and stuff like that. So you might be lactose intolerant. So during this time, this other guy that I was just friends with, said you might need to look into seeing if you were lactose intolerant, because that could be why your stomach hurts whenever you eat ice cream and things like that. So the guy that I was really dating, he said he had invited me over to his house. And it was a thing for us to like see each other on the weekends and whatnot, and hang out and whatnot. Sometimes I would stay the night. And so this one time I was supposed to come over to his house and I didn't show up. And honestly, it was my bad because I didn't call. But what it was is my stomach was hurting, and I did not want to go over to this man's house with my stomach hurting. I was like, ain't no way I'm about to go over to this man's house and poop in his toilet and be passing gas around his house. So I'm just not about to go. Granted, let me say now, I should have called and told him. Didn't know that this man had done ordered all of this food and drink for us. And so when he finally did call, because he didn't call me right away. I guess he was, saying, well, she ain't come yet. Maybe she just running late or whatever. And so when he finally did call me, when I tell you this man was utterly upset with me, rightfully so. Rightfully so. He was upset. So and also we had never ever, let me just say this, we had never ever been in any sort of kind of conflict. It wasn't a casual relationship, but it also wasn't like a real serious one. Like we had gone out. Maybe I'm describing it wrong. This man took me to his church. I uh did watch night services with his family. So maybe I'm describing it wrong. Maybe it was a serious relationship. I don't feel like it was, because, he ain't never asked me to be his girlfriend or whatever. We just was like, I met his mom, I met his family. And I've been over to his house. He's met, did he meet my mama? I don't think he met my mama. You see what I'm saying? Like, he ain't never met my mom, but I met his mama. I went to church with him and whatnot. So anyway, this particular night, weeks and weeks after we been dating and stuff, he called me after I hadn't shown up and I did not call. He called me and he was upset. And he was asking me what happened to me. And I was like, well, I couldn't come. I didn't really want to tell him that my stomach was hurting. Like I couldn't even get everything out because he was just talking and talking and talking. And all I just remember, even now to this day, is that he cursed at me. He cursed at me. And at this time, I'm probably 25, 26 or something like that. And I don't think I have ever had a guy curse at me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm 44, and that is the only person that I have ever been romantically involved with that has ever cursed at me. To this day, my husband don't curse at me. He curses sometimes, but he don't curse at me. He don't be like, yo fucking ass, or he don't do that. My husband don't do that. He don't do that. My husband don't even really argue with me like that. He gonna say what he say, and then he gonna walk away, and it don't matter what I say after that. My husband is not like that. And so for this man to feel comfortable with, I mean, we were dating for a couple of weeks, couple of months or whatever, but him to feel so comfortable with cursing at me and not allowing me the space to explain, which I didn't really want to tell him, but I promise you I would have apologized and I would have given him the information. But after he cursed at me, something flipped in me. And I didn't curse him back. Something flipped in me and I was like, oh, you are one of those people. We have never had an issue. We have never, ever, ever got into an argument. We have never exchanged words. We have never even gotten heated. It was always, you want this? You want to go here? Let's do this. Let's do that. What we doing? Nice. You cute. I like you. It was that. You know what I'm saying? When that man cussed at me, y'all, I was like, I ain't putting up with that. Hung up the phone. Boop. This is on my mama's house phone. I hung up the phone and I ain't spoke to that. No, I spoke to him one time after that, and that was only because the person who put us together died. And I saw him at the funeral home, and I spoke to him. I don't even remember whether he spoke to me back. I don't even know if he remembered who I was, because the time frame in which this man who put us together died, it was probably like years after that. So I don't even know if he remembered who I was. And if he did remember who I was, he was married at the time and he did not speak. I don't think he spoke. But that is my only experience with somebody being aggressive towards me, like in that way. And it was over the phone. And if I can break up with somebody or cut somebody off after them cussing at me, you think I'm gonna let somebody put their hands on me? My husband and I have got into some heated arguments, like arguments. And this is how I know when he's serious. Like when he starts to argue back with me, that lets me know he's serious about something. But even then, like we're in the space now where we both check our tone. And if he ever like escalates the conversation or escalates his tone, I remind him, you want me to talk to you like somebody? Talk to me like I'm somebody. Don't get upset. I tone police him just like he's tone policed me over these past 12 years of our marriage. So, and that works because then that brings the conversation back down. Like we're not about to get this escalated because if you want me to get disrespectful, I can. Because my mouth can be very disrespectful. But if you don't want disrespect, don't disrespect me. So that's how we keep it down here. Is you check your tone, I'm gonna check mine. And if you can't check your tone, I'm gonna check it. Cause you don't want me to pull little LaShonda out. Little LaShonda is that little girl in me that I always feel like she got to fight. You don't want me to pull her out because she can be very disrespectful. So anyway, I've never had that in my life, and I've never welcomed that in my life. But even though I've never welcomed that in my life, it's a reason. The reason is that I don't know how I would react in that situation. I don't know that I would be patient enough to allow somebody to change, because I don't know that anybody who feels comfortable enough with cursing at you or pushing you or plucking you or pulling your hair or just even joke. I remember my college boyfriend, he used to like to play. And every time he would do something that I didn't like, I would go to 10. It would be something so simple as him like nudging me or whatever. I would go to 10 because I wanted to show him, don't do that with me. Don't play with me, because I don't want you to ever get comfortable with feeling like it's okay for you to be aggressive towards me. So like if he would like do anything that like, block me from going somewhere or whatever, I would like take it all the way there, because and in those even light moments, I would take it there because I just did not want him to think that it would be okay. That's how abuse progressive. They will start off like they're playing. They will start off with something small like cussing you out, and then eventually it goes to something else. It goes to a different place. I have always like just like gotten away from or gotten rid of those people who were in the least bit aggressive toward me. On this app, I have heard people say that um, either they were getting ready to get married, or they right after they got married, they had an argument with their spouse or their fiance, and they cut off the marriage or cut off the relationship or immediately divorced the spouse. Good on you. Good on you. Because let me tell you, if you think that by you marrying me and you can all of a sudden change and you can all of a sudden feel like, oh, now I got her, now I can be the real me, now I can, or we got a baby now, I'm going to really show my ass. I'm going to show mine too. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you by getting the fuck out of your way. That's what I'm going to do. And so I never put myself anymore in any position to where I don't have a job. I don't ever put myself in a situation where I don't have no money. I don't ever put myself in a situation to where I can't get to my mama or get to my sisters or get to my brother, because I know them people, them 4 people, my mama, my brother, and my twin sisters, they're going to come see about me. And I'm the oldest. They're going to come see about me. You know what I mean? So one of the things that my auntie told me a long time ago, see, I'm supposed to be putting these towels away and I ain't did none of that. My auntie moved to New York, and for years and years and years, she was in New York with her kids, and her husband had left her and those kids. And she told me when she moved back down south, she said to me, Shonda, if you don't hear nothing else I say, never let a man take you away from your family. That's what my auntie told me, and I have never forgotten that. This is like way when I'm talking about, this could have been 20 years ago when my auntie said that. No, it's more than that. It's probably more like 30 years ago my auntie told me that. Because 20 years ago, I was still in my 20s. No, she told me this when I was a teenager. So this had to be 30 something years ago. My auntie said, don't ever let a man take you away from your family. A man who feels like he can take you away from your support system, take you away from your stability, a man who feels like you are his responsibility as far as you rely on him solely. You can't, you don't trust them people, because and maybe it's just that we, meaning me and my family, we have not run into men like that will take care of you and not abuse you. But I took that to heart. So I have never been without a job or support. I have never been without all the things. So even if I didn't have a job, I had somebody who could send me some money. Even if I didn't have a car, I made a way to finding a way to getting around town. I learned the bus system. I get in an Uber or whatever the situation was. If I live right now, I live 2.5 hours away from my family. I'm gonna keep a job so that I can always have a way to get to my mama. I'm gonna always find a way, because my mama owns her house and she owns her land. So I'm in an apartment. If I can't sustain myself, I know that I can always go back to my mama house. If I can't sustain myself, or if my relationships don't work out, I know that I'm going to do whatever I need to do to pull myself up. When I moved to Charlotte, I lived in a hotel for a week, found me an apartment, and I lived in that apartment for 3 years until I got pregnant and moved in with my baby daddy. And then we eventually got married, and we've been married ever since. But if for some reason this situation don't work out, you best to believe I'm going to have some money in the bank. You best to believe I'm going to have a way to get to my mama. So I feel it. This lady posted something on YouTube, and she said that she is a little bit jealous of women who have. Thank you, Sundrop, for liking the live. This lady said that she is a little jealous of women who have close relationships with their mama. My relationship with my mama ain't perfect, but I do know that lady love me, and I know if I call her to this day and say, "Ma, I need you to come get me," my mama gonna come get me. My mama she gonna take off work. She gonna drive 2.5 hours, and she gonna come get me, and she gonna pack up my stuff, and she gonna put me and her granddaughter in a car, and we gonna go back to her house anytime. I know this because when I was pregnant in the hospital with that little girl, I called my mom, because at the time me and my husband weren't married when I had the baby. When I called my mama because I had a C-section, and these people was pumping me up full of drugs, and I didn't know where the baby was. I didn't know my baby dad. He was in the hospital. Let me not over exaggerate. He was right there, but I was like, this is too much. Like, I was just feeling drugged up. I called my mama. I'm a grown behind woman. When I tell you, my daughter is 14, so I was 30 when I had my baby. My 30-year-old self called my mother and said, "Mama, you need to come up here. These people is drugging me up. These people is putting all kind of medicine in me, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know where the baby at. I don't know nothing." My mama drove 2.5 hours to come get me. Saying all that to say, I will never be disconnected from them. Even if she pisses me off and I got to give her a break. Even if she pisses me off and I gotta ignore her phone calls for a couple of days, I'm all forever be connected to that lady. And my sisters is the same thing. If I call my sisters, Lucinda and Belinda, and say, "Hey sis, I need," they gonna cash out. They gonna cash out. Okay? They gonna ride up. They gonna ride up. Okay? That's just the way it is. And so I'm saying that to say that in these situations, if you got somebody who's wanting to isolate you from your friends and your family, someone who wants you to be completely reliant on them, but they haven't proven to have the sauce yet, like, don't just quit your job. You always keep a job going on. Don't give them access to all of your money and all your. My husband know what my PIN number is on one of my accounts. He don't know about every account I got. And this is public information. So even if he goes and sees this live, even if he sees this, and what he gonna do? Divorce me because I ain't gave him my PIN number to one of my bank accounts? No. He love me. He gonna be mad, but he love me. And he know that I stash money. He will say, he has said to me, can you get such and such out of that bank account that you got? Why is you minding my business? I would tell him that. Like, he knows I'm and same. Like, I don't know what he do with his money. As long as these bills getting paid, as long as these bills getting paid, I don't care. We don't have joint accounts. You know what I'm saying? Even if we did, and we a long time ago we did, even if we did, all of my money ain't going into that joint account. I would never be one of those women who don't know what's going on with my money, or who giving somebody else full access to my money. I would never be. I ain't gonna do it. My auntie told me, don't let nobody separate you from your family. And for me, my family is them people that is down in South Carolina, and my family is my daughter. My family is my husband too, but my family is also my money, my ways of being able to be independent. I'm never going to sever my access. I'm never going to sever the ties to my independence, because once you do that, and let me tell you, and you'll know if you can trust people. You give people a little. I hate to say it, but you can put people to the test and see how they are. Go through a situation, lose your car, ask them for some money, and see what happens. See how they act when you ask them for some money. Ask them to use their vehicle. Ask them to take care of something for you. You will see exactly what kind of person they are when you are in need. And that's how you go. And don't be fooled by one or two occurrences where, okay, you run out of gas, you ask them to come pick you up from the side of the road. They come pick you up and put some gas in your car, give you some money. Don't be fooled by that. Do it consistently. Do it every now and then. Do it periodically. And you will see exactly what kind of person they are, how good they are with money, how free they are with money, or if they stingy, or if there's someone who is just like trying to trap you. Seeing what I needed to see, I ain't never gonna sever the ties to my independence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe, I know with some women out there is like, my man comes through for me every time. Okay, cool. I'm happy for you. Good for you. My hand, my hand, my hand. My hand, my hand, my hand. So anyway, I got to get off here, y'all, because I got a meeting in a couple of minutes, and I am probably going to come on here later because you see, I was supposed to be in here cleaning up, which I did I did make up my bed. I did fold up these towels, but I ain't put them away. I got a whole nother basket over there full of clothes that I need to put away, and I ain't done that yet. And I got a meeting at 4:00. That meeting should be over by 5. I'll probably come back on here after that and do that. And plus I got to swap out my summer spring stuff that's in my closet and put that in the trunk. And I got to put my winter stuff, which is right here, in the closet. Cause y'all, it's getting a little cool in the Carolinas. It ain't quite cool. It's 63 degrees and it's warm in this room right now. And I got on jogging pants and a t-shirt, but and I gotta still do my hair. Like I should have been, while I was sitting here talking to y'all all this time, I should have been pre-pooing. I should have been putting that coconut oil in my hair and letting that kind of sit, but I ain't did none of that. So let me go, let me get off of these lives. I'm on my YouTube and I'm on my TikTok. Let me get off of here and get ready for my meeting, and then I'll come back live. Thank y'all so much TikTok for joining me, for the 3 or 4 people that's been in here. I appreciate y'all so much. Make sure you come back when I join again, or when I go live again. If you aren't following me, go ahead and follow me. And if you aren't following me on YouTube, to my TikTok audience, if you're not following me on YouTube, go ahead and follow me. It's at LaShonda Stevens. And for my YouTube audience, for those of you who are not following me on TikTok, if you're not on TikTok, go ahead and create you a free account and follow me on TikTok. It's at LaShonda_Stevens. All right, you guys. Bye. All right, so I've closed the TikTok.
If someone angers you and
All right, and I'm about to end the stream to my YouTube. Bye, YouTube.